should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Dzisiaj. What's up? What's up? Market's finally back. Apparently it did okay yesterday. Not too crazy. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't check. I don't think it's in my account yet. Let me see. But they did take it out of my account. No, it is not there yet. I am going to trade both accounts today. I already set it up. Morning, Scott. Good morning, Dom Dom. Yep, today is either going to be a good day or a really bad day. No in between. We're going 10 contracts, 15 ticks. Either they both work or we lose both accounts. $5 and now $6 with interest. I'm sorry, sir. You did not send me your PayPal, so that's on you. Still waiting on you. If anything, it should be reverse interest. I should now only owe you $4 for having to hold your money. Imagine you send it to the wrong bank account. Well, it's the same bank account as I've been getting the affiliate money, so I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, hopefully a nice easy day where we just get filled, both accounts, they both work, and we move on with our day. That would be the ideal scenario. Market's going up, calling it. You know, hold on. Let me hit pause on my game real quick. I haven't even honestly looked at where we're at. Oh yeah, it looks like I don't know. It looks like we finally made a lower high here. But what do we do based off of that? That's the question. If we find a base here at this 550 area again, then I do think we might try higher. But if we can break that 550, I think it's down to 200 or 220. And then if we break 220, then we might be in for something. Something it's probably due. IMO, as they would say. Morning to Mimi. Yeah, ideally it would be nice to get both accounts up a decent amount today. Wonder what day I'm on for the eval. Now that I'm thinking about it, just out of curiosity. Just one. Oh, that's right. I just got it on Friday because I blew the other one. Which it doesn't matter, obviously, because of the 1 day pass, but I was just curious. Yes, it was approved. And as you can see on Rhythmic over here, it's out of the account. So we'll be trading that account today. We're gonna copy trade both accounts. Going for gusto. Been trying to beat this level of balloons TD6 kind of on and off all weekend. I never really got to pay full attention to it. I'm still not really paying full attention to it, but I'm gonna see if somehow I can pull it off real quick before the bell. We should have time. I'm already towards the end. The game I started playing with my son, and now I'm like trying to beat the entire game, or like all the maps, I should say. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. It's getting hairy there for a second. There's such a fine line in this game of trying to save up to get a big upgrade versus spending the money to stay alive. I feel like in order to beat this level, I have to attempt to save up for this upgrade. So close. So I got about 5 minutes here. I changed the music up a little bit. Same core music, but changed it a little bit. See, I don't know if I should save up or not here. This is getting exciting. We're in the last 4 rounds here. I'm not really worried about anything until that very last round. That's the one that always is tough. Big purple balloon. Here we go. 99, 100. Let's do it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, I think we got it. Yes. Finally. Only took all weekend, but finally beat that. Took all weekend to figure out how to beat it. Just had to put it together. All right. We got 2 minutes to the bell. FSR just hit a 52-week low. Yay. I guess I can see how all my other options are doing currently. Not looking great, I don't think. Let's see. Intel's up, so that should be good for my CCL is down like 5 cents, so I'll have to pay attention to that. Hood is back down still around 14. Charge point chilling where it started or ended. JD is down in the pre-market, it looks like. Not too much, but Oxy is up 3 cents. FSR we just said was down. Yeah, FSR's chart looks so bad. CGC, great either. And save, up 2 cents. Righty. Let's get ready. Not a huge fan of it popping up like this. I'm not a huge fan that we're in the middle of all these areas either, but what does 15 ticks look like based off of here? Yeah, I don't love it. Why did it not put both orders out there? I didn't hear it click over to stop and start it real quick. There it goes. Alright, we're just gonna go for it. Good luck. And latency. You're gonna get faked out, or is it just gonna work? Remember, we need it to pretty much work right away for the PA account. Here we go. Good luck. Oh, how many did it fill us? 7? All right, we got it. Filled us like 7, so we were on the ask there. All right, let's stop the bot. Let's click 1, get off of here, go over to the eval, and we are done with the PA account today. Wow, look at that thing. Right up the red to green here. This is the eval, right? Yes, okay. Making sure. Kind of expecting a reject here of red to green. Just gonna jump out. Not a huge fan of how I was expecting it to either just flush or, yeah, of course it's gonna work now. I didn't want to risk that going back up. I didn't like having to add like I did. Dang it, man. That would have been a really nice trade. The way it was getting bought up here off of this line, I didn't want to risk it. So I mean, it bounced right off of it. I didn't want to risk this going right back up. It's okay. Still a winning trade there. Not playing the middle, just the bands. Not doing that today. Only if I would have had the balls to let that one ride. Undiddle in the middle. I should have just waited for the red to green for the first entry. It would have been perfect. So my niece and my nephew came over on Sunday. That's right. We were off yesterday. And my niece was in my office, and I came back in and my computer was off, and I couldn't figure out why. And she's 4, 3, 4. Anyways, she's like, I pressed the button, and I'm like, ah, she just turned it off. I pressed it to turn it back on, and it's not coming back on, and I'm like, oh god. I have the side of my case open, because I thought I had a RAM issue at some point, and so I just never put the side back on, and I was like, oh my, what did she do? And so I start fiddling around. I mean, I'm sitting here for a half hour. I'm like looking, making sure everything's pressed in all the way. I, hit the power button on the back, on the power supply unit, like turned it off, turned it back on, turn it off, turn it back on. I don't see a light coming on. I'm like, what is going on? Like, what did she do? And come to find out, the plug that goes into the power supply unit, it was still in there, but it was like halfway out. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. I just laughed. What do you do at that point besides laugh? We go down and test that 550? Or we're just going to keep trying to bounce here? Really not much holding this up besides that nice little... I see where we're at on the hourly, and there is a line there, but I feel like it's a pretty big down move that we should push right through it. Go test at least 600. And this 550 area is the big area. Everything getting sold into. Apparently FSR going to 0 today. Wow, what a move. people getting crushed right now. What is going on right now? What a move this is. And it's not done. Look at the volume coming in on this move. It's hard to want to touch it, but it's hard not to when you're getting that kind of a push down. I mean, those pushes that we were getting, that's what I'm always looking for. I don't know if there was news. I know my 5-minute chart is way off right now. There it is. Remember I said 550? Went right to it, pretty much. Bounced. That's where we bounced so far. That 550 area is the big area. We break through 550. Be interesting. If you go look at the daily, and we made a lower high, and we're starting to come back down to that same support level at 550. So it's no different than watching the same pattern on the 1 minute. We're just looking at it on the hourly and the daily now. So if we break it, the odds are we might go down and try to test that 250. Which I have some lines. It looks like I might want to delete down there because they're not. They look like they might not have been from the hourly. All of these lines you see are from the hourly. Wow. People got caught in this. A lot of this was me on Friday. I tried to start it early and I got caught in this, and then this happened and we got screwed. Today we were patient. And we let the move happen. Trying hard to bounce off this at 550 area. Tell you what though, if it tries and fails, it's gonna make the down move probably pretty abrupt again. It just got rid of JD. This stock, man, it's so up and down. I was like, oh, it broke that area. Maybe, or what was it, 2024? Now we're right back below it. Which makes it look bad, because then it looks like a fake out breakout. Oxy, on the other hand, the pullback's not too bad if we can hold above 59. Is there any news today? 10 o'clock, there is CB Learning Index, whatever that is. I'm also a little curious why the arrows. Oh, they're there. Never mind. Or no, that's the first scalp. A little curious why it's not there from the opening trade. Oh, there it is. I just had to refresh it. I was like, it should show up because it took the trade. Wonder if this is some of the big money that might have got caught in this move, trying to just get out of it. If so, you might see a push back up to like, I don't know, 620, maybe even 640. But we might find resistance there and roll back over because the big money that got caught in this move will just be happy to get out alive.
Rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that? I think she's feeling me. Turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease. Bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase. Got some egos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on that tight frame. All game, no shame, baby.
You don't like this song? I kind of like this one. Pay $1, I'll skip it. Pay the jukebox. Hey Anna, how are you? You weren't here for the open. You missed a crazy open. Tried to go higher, bounced off red to green, and whoop-bam, straight down. We're about to try the lows again and either fake out and go higher, or we're going to have a nice little dump. I think if we were going to have a nice little dump, we would have just went sideways, though, honestly. I think this little push higher means that this might be a little bit of a fake out. The people that were buying, I think, are taking a break. I feel like we're going to probably fake out here and push it higher. That'd be my guess. Grab some liquidity with the stop losses right there. Come back up into the range. Probably push higher. You blew. Oh no! How many? I mean, you don't have to tell me. That sucks. I blew the one on Friday. I don't know if you were here for that, but I did blow up the one on Friday. But I grabbed a new one, and the PA account paid out, so now I'm trading the PA account again as well. We had a good morning. Opening trade worked. Yeah, you were there. Yeah. Yeah, that sucked. I did not enjoy losing that account. We were so close to payout. We only needed like $500-600 more. I got greedy. I tried to do it on Friday instead of just waiting until this week, like I should have. Hey, for any of my old schools, guess what I bought today at Sam's Club? They weren't the exact ones, but they looked very similar. And they cook a little different. But I got them, and I'm ready to try them out. Oh, looks like we're going lower. Broke those 550s. Are we actually going to continue, though? Do we get back into the range, or do we reject here? This is not a Christmas song. I will skip this one. It's such a Green Day ripoff, man. Bothers me a little bit. I think the reason I always let it play is because it was catchy. Morning, Ahmad. I hope everyone is having a good morning. I bought 2 evals with the winnings from Friday. Thanks again. Very awesome. Yeah, no problem, man. I said that's what I wanted to do from the get. So now that I can actually give back some, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm happy that I'm in a position now that I can try to give back to you guys for supporting me. If you support me, I try to give back as much as I possibly can. The least I can do. So far, we're shaping up to have a decent month. What are we? A little over halfway? Oh, we only got, what, today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more days because it's leap year left in this month. And we're not probably going to hit last month's number, but it's still a decent number. It should be over $50 at least, which is good. I mean, I can't complain. I'm never going to complain about it. But hopefully our whale comes through and gets another 100 accounts, or hopefully we get a new whale. Hopefully we want that first whale. Hopefully he succeeded with those 100 accounts. Yeah. Well, I think so. Last month, in one day, there was 100 accounts went through, and they were all 50Ks. So I'm assuming somebody went ham and we're like, we're getting 20 funded accounts. I think 100 might have been a little overkill, and maybe I actually started thinking about that too. Like, what if it was 100 accounts on like under 5 different names? Like, I wonder if people are trying to do that, right? Try to get like 20 funded accounts on like 5 different names, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Think of the amount of money you gotta have to do that. Even at that's $1,700, right? Even at if you bought them all for $1,700 or 1700 bucks, $17, 17 times 100. Yeah, it's $1,700. Making sure I wasn't misplacing a zero there. Well, we did get back up into the range. We're trying to use it as support again. It's kind of interesting. This could have been a fake out, and now we try to move higher. I'm not messing with it. I know a lot of people would look for these patterns. And I mean, this could be a sweep. They could have grabbed a bunch of stop losses here. You can see the increase in volume, and then we go right back up into that range. But I don't want nothing to do with it. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty crazy. But like I said, I think there's something else going on there. But I'm not gonna ask questions. They helped you out. You ended up winning that, so that's good. Yeah, I bet. Hey, $85 is $85. I also, my son was playing on my computer, playing some Jurassic Lego game, and he took my headphones outside without realizing it, put them down on the porch, and when I came back in later, I was like, "Hey, bud, where are my headphones?" He was like, "I didn't have your headphones," and I was like, "Bud, I saw you wearing them. You were the last one on my computer." So I start looking everywhere for them. I can't find them. And I'm like, "Bud, where are my headphones?" But in the back of my head, I'm like, wow, this is the perfect opportunity to get new headphones. But we eventually found them. They were on the porch out front. He went outside to play basketball and realized they were on, so he just took them off. Yeah. But I was like, I've been looking to get new headphones. I mean, granted, these headphones are amazing. There's the Sony M3s. Never had better headphones in my entire life, and that's why I've had no itch to replace them. But I've been looking for ones that come with a mic on it. So like if I'm roaming the house or whatever, I would have the ability to talk while I'm not at my desk. But then again, I'm also not sure if I really care too much about that. Knives, good morning. How are you doing? Hope everybody had a good 3-day weekend. Anybody do anything special? Yeah, this morning was good. This morning was either going to be a good day or a really bad day because we copy traded the opening trade onto the eval with the PA account now that the funds were taken out for the payout. And here we are. We had a good day. Good to hear. Well, it looks like using that as support was a fake out in itself. Now we're headed back towards the lows. Do we trend lower all day? Be interesting. Could be interesting. Were you here Friday night, Knives? I don't think you were. I don't remember you being there for the giveaway. Go testing the lows. Hit some stop losses there. Saw that. We are now officially under that 550 area I was talking about. Do we break down and try 460? That's my next big area that I have drawn out, 460. I do have this line here, but honestly, it shouldn't be. That must have been an intraday line at some point. My next big line is down here. Yep, 467-ish. Anybody getting excited for baseball season? Getting ready to start soon. Getting pretty hyped. Who is Vesh? Oh, that's what some people call me. It's just a short way of saying my last name. Tim's twin brother. Yeah, my last name is Vecchioni, but growing up people would just call me Vesh for short. A lot of people growing up, my parents and a lot of my family actually like Americanized my last name. They would call it Vishoni instead of Vecchioni like it's supposed to be pronounced. And I don't know, when I was like 20, in my 20s, it was at some point when I met my wife and she asked me what my last name is, and I was like, well, technically it's Vecchioni, but my parents and family have Americanized it. I always used to say they Americanized it, and they say Vishoni just so it's easier for people to say. And so my whole life growing up, it was Vishoni, and people didn't want to say that either, so they just called me Vesh. So I'm American born and all that good stuff. My parents are as well, but my dad's dad, I believe he was American born as well, but his father was from Italy. Not the good part of Italy either. We were the bad Italians, apparently. The better looking one. What do I prefer to be called? I honestly don't care. Tim, Vesh, Volatility. It's all the same to me. I don't have a preference. Just not Timothy. That's the only one I don't like. That is for two people in my life. Pronounced the Italy name wrong? No, I did. It's Vecchia. It's Vecchioni. A lot of people from Italy, it's Vecchio, but mine's spelled different. Or Blue Chip. Yeah. I think Blue Chip has died and gone away. Can we call you Zishan? Oh, you gotta call me what, like an actual name. Can I call you Chippy Neutron? You spelled it wrong, but that's fine. I don't like to act like I know a lot about Italian. I mean, but I do. I have some printed. I have some printed on me as well. Yeah, there a lot of people from Italy. It's usually Vecchio. Like you hear Del Vecchio a lot. Just Vecchio, but ours has the NI on the end, so it's Vecchioni. It's just the way that it was spelled. Yeah, that for somebody added an NI at some point to Vecchio. I know Vecchio is like the more common way to say it. It would take some. I actually still have family that lives over there. I've talked to them on Facebook. Good morning, by the way, Joe. Is that true? Because that would be really cool. Because I do plan, like, if you know, the whole financial situation works out, like visiting over there at some point. The tattoo says "L'amor conquista tutto," which means love conquers all. Me and the wife when we got married, we got matching tattoos, and that was what we got. Love conquers all in Italian. I love it. I do love it. It's true. You know, it's funny because when we got the tattoo, I got it for a completely different reason than what I feel it means now. I very much thought love conquers all. Like, no matter what, if you love one another, everything else can be conquered. And it's true. But when you have kids, it becomes something completely different. Like you realize the love that you thought you were talking about is so much more. I have not visited Italy, Anna. I want to, like I said, but I have not yet. Seashell. A second passport based in the Eurozone. I mean, you're not wrong, especially with the way America's going right now. Yeah, it says love conquers all in Italian. L'amor conquista tutto. Go to Greece? Dude, I plan on going everywhere. It's just a matter of when and how. And how much is it going to cost? We want to do the United States with the kids, but me and the wife want to do the world. And I would love to do the world with the kids, but I mean, that's going to be what it is. It's a baby. Zishan, did you make any blow up doll sales this weekend? It was a long weekend. Yeah, I actually tried to learn Italian for a little bit, but knowing that I wasn't going to visit for a while, I kind of stopped after a while. It's tough, man. When you didn't learn, well, I mean, I learned French in high school, and I was pretty decent at it. And I remember some of it, but not much. But man, I really wish I would have like done Italian or Spanish at least. It would have been so much more valuable. French was the wrong way to go. My mom, I don't want to say my mom forced me to do it, but she kind of persuaded me to take French. But man, I wish I would have took Spanish. It would have been, obviously, in hindsight, a much better option. Oh, I'm not saying French is better or worse. I'm just saying, as far as usefulness, Spanish would have been much more useful than French. Euro's almost 1-to-1 with the American dollar. Opportunity time. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. United States is not in a great place. Yeah, exactly, Zishan. It's the world we live in right now. And the thing is, a lot of the foreign languages are very relative to Spanish. There's a guy on YouTube that I watch that he says all the time that there's a ton of languages, and a lot of them, like if you know Spanish, a lot of them are very similar. So it's easy to kind of pick up on. Where learning English, and if English is your main language, learning something else is just very hard to do. How many languages? I know one language, like full. Like I would not be able to speak another language to somebody. But now, if you're going somewhere, you pay $5 on your phone and you have a translator. So you don't even need to actually speak the language. Oh, really? Well, he makes it sound like you can at least kind of understand some other languages. Like there's a lot of similarities to it. Maybe, I mean, obviously it's not going to be the same language, but My girl, she's Mexican. I only know the bad words. So now she's teaching me some words here. Is your girlfriend caliente? I can count to 10. I can count to 10 in French, probably still too. No, maybe not. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq. Nope. See, I just switched to Spanish. If I heard it, I'd be able to recite it, but that's the thing. I'd be reciting it. It wouldn't be by memory. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. And the funny part is my kids can keep going. I think they can count to 20. Honduras. She's from Honduras. Honduras, we went to Roatan when we were down there on the cruise once in Honduras. One of the most beautiful places I've ever been. But I heard it's very dangerous if you head inland, away from like the touristy beaches and stuff. Wow, new lows again. If this breaks, this could be a nasty day. I'm just looking left, and every time it's made a move to the downside, it's been a little bit bigger than where we're at right now. And I'm looking at the hourly chart. Like every time it's made like a big down type move before the bounce that it makes, it's been a little bit bigger than this. So I wonder if we go down and test this 460, 470 area and maybe bounce off of that. Out of here, sissy. Crazy. Yeah. All right, Ahmad. I'll see you tomorrow if you stop in. Hector, what's going on? Nice numbers in P&L. Well, one's an eval, so don't get overly excited. But yeah, had a nice morning trade there. I only went to Cancun once, and that was for a wedding. I never went for vacation. I mean, Cancun is Mexico. That's not are you just saying that's the only vacation you ever went on? in other places like Bahamas and stuff, but Cancun was like 3-day trip kind of thing, so I don't really count that as a vacation. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, 3 days isn't much. And it is, but it isn't. But I got you. Very excited for our upcoming vacation. Can't come soon enough. It's about a month away. Actually, curious how many days away it is. Let's see. We are... Log in, log in. Where is it? $33 days. There it is. 33 days, 9 hours, and 39 minutes. So anybody else waiting on Weeble to do their taxes? Pretty annoyed at Weeble, to be completely honest. Everyone leave me. Yeah. Kind of that day, or that part of the day. I get it. I get it. I am up. That's true. I really want nothing to do with the market right now either. Yes, today is the 20th. So if I had 10 new days traded, as well as I was above that 52.6 again, I would be able to request a payout. But today is actually day one because the funds just left the account yesterday. So I won't be able to request a payout again until the next cycle. But yeah, so I went back to zero, but my drawdown did not. Well, I didn't go back to zero. I went back to 50,600. So I had $500 of wiggle room, not 2,500. So that's why today's trade was very important, because now that gave me a little bit more wiggle room. It gave me $700 more wiggle room. So now I have $1,200 of wiggle room instead of 500. And then if tomorrow works, we will have almost 2,000 again, which would be awesome. But basically this week I'm going to go for the 10-15. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm going to go for the 10-15. And if it works, I'm going to probably go down to 5-10 or 5-12, probably 5-12 until I can get to payout. And the market is not looking great. Telling me Carnival went below my price target that I set at 14.50. Intel, we should be good. Intel's still up there. That'd be a pretty big drop by the end of the week. TCL, though, could get down to 14. Might have to roll that one, which I don't mind. I want to be in Carnival. I would just love to be in it down towards 11, not up here at 14. That's the idea anyway. Options aren't doing great today, but they're not doing horrible either. So down 131 today so far, but that was after a huge end of the week last week. It's just JD, this JD call and Oxy, man. It's the two, because we were pretty much break even on this, and look at it now. Yeah. So this is the main corporate. Look, it's down $1 today. So that's the main corporate of why we're down so much today. Then Oxy, I think, is, yeah, Oxy's also down. If JD and Oxy are down, we're gonna be down. If they're up, we're gonna be up, because that's our two bigger sellers. And then this FSR, CGC, ChargePoint, those are just lottery plays. So we're gonna hold those to 0 or until they make some crazy nice spike in our favor. The NVIDIA data. Well, I was reading some stuff yesterday about how a lot of people were saying don't count on NVIDIA saving you this time around. What is NVIDIA doing today? Oh, big down day from NVIDIA. Maybe that's what's tanking the market right now? Could that be what's causing the market to be like this? Maybe. I thought they would do anything they could to prop it up until the voting, but who knows? Look at you fixing your 2. Actually, that's the wrong 2. You had it right the first time. Trading for ticks. Is that you? Is that you, Zisha? Wait, trading for ticks. I have that name. Is it you? Or is that somebody new? It says they're new here. Oh, look, there we're getting dumping off 10:30. No? You just that bored that you're talking to yourself? Identity theft is not a joke. No, I'm a new guy. I know Zishan is on his phone. There's no way that in the wall he could have a second phone. I didn't think about that. Wait, what do you mean you have trading for ticks too? Like, do you have another account and it's called trading for ticks? Is it spelled the exact same way? That would be pretty funny. Trading for tricks, not with the 4. Tricks or ticks? So now I'm confused because tricks is not the right thing to say. Oh, you did donate money from that. You're right. I do remember that. Saw your giveaway and also used your code this morning. Wanted to say thanks for your video so far, guys. Thanks for using the code. So I do that giveaway every month. As you can see, it says 5% giveaway every month. It's just a matter of I have to wait till the month's over, and then I have to wait for the payment to come through. And once it comes through, I can then do the giveaway. But no, thanks for using the code. Appreciate that. Zishan is apparently jealous of your YouTube handle. Tried to trade this had we got the bigger push down, but definitely not going to be forcing anything. Oh, by the way, I never answered earlier. I bought dumplings. I got some dumplings. Pretty excited to try them. It says you can do 3 things. You can either boil them, you can cook them in the pan, or you can fry them. And I was like, oh, I really want to try frying them. It just sounds amazing. But it also says to never thaw them out first. So I'm a little hesitant cooking in the pan. So the pan is the one that I'm actually scared of, because cooking from frozen in the pan, I feel like it might not cook right. Boiling, obviously, they're just going to boil, but they're going to be soft. But if you fry them, it's going to cook through, and it's going to be crunchy. Oh. I mean, boiling, you can't go wrong, right? Boiling is just going to be pretty much perfect. And then you could pan sear it if you really want that crunch on the bottom, you know, like a typical pot sticker. But if you're just going for dumplings, then boiling is obviously the answer. But these are supposed to be like pot stickers. They call them dumplings, but they on the package they're pot stickers. I was really hoping to get an email back from my son's school. I need to go to the Social Security office again. Kind of screwed me over. On their website, it says you need something, and it's not what you actually need. Yeah, we have an air fryer. We use it quite often, actually, with the kids. We make a lot of their like nuggets and stuff in there. Air fried is a game changer, dude. You're not wrong, but you're also wrong. Like, I'm sorry, I'd rather the little bit of extra calories and using a real fryer. Try air fried food next to a real fryer, and it's stupid different. You just find a way to make the regular fryer work because it's that much better. Like cooking French fries in an air fryer versus a real fryer, it's not even a comparison. Same with chicken. Like try to make chicken tenders by yourself, like actual chicken tenders, and try to make them in the air fryer, and then make them in the deep fryer, and it's just dumb. It's not even close. No, it doesn't taste the same at all. I've never once tasted something from the air fryer where I'm like, oh my god, I have to have that again. But I have done that with a real fryer. I mean, yeah, it's healthier, but since when do you need to watch your weight? Aren't you quite the opposite? Shouldn't you be eating everything fried? I went off the rails last night. I ate like 3 chocolate chip cookies, a cupcake. Then we had a birthday party on Saturday where I ate, or it was Sunday, where I ate a piece of pizza. I ate a piece of pizza last night too. Yeah. I think I was thinking to myself I should probably fast today, like just not eat today to catch up a little bit. Be skinny and still unhealthy. That's very true. That is true.
that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up. Cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down.
Weighed myself yesterday and I broke 118 mark. Getting up there to 120 slowly. Oh, that's funny. Hey, you're right. It's a start. Well, it looks like we're trying to find a base right at that what'd I say? 460, 470? Almost got there. 482. GDT was a little on the heavier side, but when he kicked it into gear, he did well. He was doing well. I don't know where he's at now, but he might stop stealing her jeans. That was a good one. That was a good one. I'm gonna go replenish my drink. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I got caught up in a combo with Mother Deer. You know, the shop in the kids section. Jeez. Oh, we actually are making a little higher low here. The first time, huh? Lower high, or lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low, and then we finally made a higher low. And now watch, we'll end up at high a day somehow by the end of the day. When you scrunch it out like that, it actually doesn't look like that big of a move. It's a couple 100 points. Guess in reality, that's not that much. I think if we get to the next payout relatively quickly, I might actually... Oh, sweet. I just got a message, the email back from my son's school. I might look into getting a new camera, like an actual camera, so I can actually shoot better, like, informative videos and stuff. And it would be nice to have something better than this webcam. Our Am I back? And my OBS literally just crashed. That's the first time I've ever seen that happen. It was the only thing that crashed, but it was my OBS that crashed. Am I back? All right, cool. Thank you. Yeah, it was weird. My OBS just shut down. I was literally looking at it, reading the chat, and it it just crashed. And it's like, oh. Made in China. Be interesting to see what we do here at this 550, 560 area. Went from being bored to my wife showing me everything about Saturday. You notice anything about this chart though? Uh-oh. Is frozen? Am I frozen? My now my Quantower is frozen. What's going on? Quantower's not even showing up in my task manager. What's going on? Alright. I don't really understand what's going on right now. My computer warning me? Like, you about to crash, son? Is it just me? I'm not watching anybody else, let's see. Just me. Motherboard failing. Any last words? There we go. Go ahead and hide. Quick, do this month's giveaway before you're gone. Your niece put a virus on it. I still can't believe she did that. It's kind of funny in hindsight, but very frustrating. It was like the last thing I checked too. Well, it was technically the first thing I checked, but it was the last thing I checked because I thought it was the first thing I checked. Incoming V. What I was gonna say is, do you notice anything different about the chart on this push down versus all the other ones? See the big increase in volume right there? See, all these didn't. I mean, well, this one did. This was the initial one, but then after that, there was no big push there. Right here, that's where the transfer of wealth happened. Who gave me good luck? This is where I think our moment of truth is going to happen in this area. It's really slowed down quite a bit here. Pretty much a V on the 5-minute. I don't know why that candle looks like that, but it's not what it really looks like. That's why I said this area is what matters, because it's kind of the bottom of that move. Check this. What evil guy? Huh. Alpine's not evil. If anything, he's the better of the bunch. The only thing Alpine doesn't show is his affiliate stuff. And I get why he doesn't, but that's the whole reason why he should. But it's his life. He can do what he wants. But he shows you everything else. He does. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. I'm pretty sure on his stream he even shows you like which account he's on. So yeah, over on the on his Rhythmic, he shows you like which. So like right now, his highest Rhythmic account that I can see is 107. So like if you do the math, like he's straight up showing you like even at 85 a piece times 107, that's $9,095. And I know he's paid lifetime for a bunch, but that's if he paid monthly for each. So right there, and I can't imagine if he's got 107 PAs, I can only imagine how many evals he's had. So at least he's not hiding that part of it. What he's the part that I try to bring up is more, and with Alpine it doesn't even make sense anymore because he has made so much from actual payouts that it doesn't matter. Like he has the argument that I am funding all of these accounts with payout money, which is fine. You know, at first maybe not so much. Now he has that argument. Good for him. But there is other people that have not had these payouts that have the same amount, if not more, maybe a little less of accounts. And they're acting like the affiliate money is not why they can continue to do what they're doing. Now, are they rich outside of trading and they're just burning money to appeal and entertain people on YouTube? If that's what they're doing, then fine. But say that. Be like, hey, look, I am not a good trader. I never claimed to be a good trader. I have a lot of money outside of trading. It's okay that I lose it. But you can't sit here and say that, like, you can't appeal to a bunch of people that are watching you acting like you might know what you're doing and then sell them this idea that all you have to do is this and you get a payout, when on the back end, you're paying for all of your failures with their money, with the affiliate money. And it's like, you can try to hide that all you want, but it's just always going to be the truth. And it just sucks that for some reason, they don't want to admit to it. They don't want you to know how big that number is that they're getting from affiliates, because then they might, I don't know, maybe they fear that you won't continue to support them. But I don't know. I'm trying to take the opposite approach. I want you to know how much I'm making, because the more I make, the more you have a chance to make back via the giveaway. But you know, it is whatever. I mean, they can do what they want, but I just hate the fact that they're like, I'm fully transparent, blah, yada, yada, when in reality, they can sit here and say that the affiliate money they're bringing in doesn't affect their trading. I call complete bullshit on that, because you are trading the way that you're trading because you know you have that affiliate money coming in. If you had zero affiliate money coming in, guaranteed you would not be trading the same way that you're trading now. It's just how it is. I know for a fact, because I've been in that situation back with CMEG. All right, my wife's calling me. Give me a sec. I don't know why. Just my son running into stuff at school, going to the nurse's office. Nothing new. Oh, this kid. Yeah, but he's not faking. He just is. He's just like one of the clumsiest kids ever. Just runs into stuff randomly. Yeah. He's fine. He was actually complaining that his back hurts. Apparently he was running, and I'm assuming there was one of the benches coming up that are on the playground, and he saw it too late, and he says he tried to jump over it, and he hit his thigh, which then made him flip and land on his back on the other side of the bench. And he was saying his back hurt, and I was like, well, he might think his back hurts, but I think his thigh is going to be the one that ends up hurting the most. You guys want to see how big Willow's getting? It's already grown so much. To her. Look at those paws, they're so big. Still trying to bite me. You want to get down? The 1 day pass. Let me see. It ends. Ow, ow. The 21st at midnight. So tomorrow. Tomorrow at midnight. He's biting me. I don't want you to bite me. Excuse me. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow night. That's the 21st. You always biting. Trying to come up here just to bite me? From? Hello? No. Ah, God. Like a velociraptor. She's trying to get me. Goodness. Goodness. There's no escaping the willow. No escape. Oh. Ah! Damn dogs. Uh-oh. We're high. On the 29th? Why? Did you see this? Grant Cardone started a GoFundMe. It's for Trump. It says, stand with Trump, fund the $355 million unjust judgment. They've raised $519,000 already. Oh, let's see. Curious what it's at now, because this was from 10 hours ago. It's up to $668,487. Insane. My name is Elena Cardone, and I am the wife of Grant Cardone, mother and an ardent supporter of American values and an advocate for justice. I stand unwaveringly with President Donald Trump in the face of what I see to be unprecedented and unfair treatment by certain judicial elements in New York. The recent legal battles he faces are not just an attack on him, but an attack on the very ideals of fairness and due process that every American deserves. It's a moment that calls into question the balance of justice and the application of law, disproportionately aimed at silencing a voice that has been at the forefront of advocating for American strength, prosperity, and security. Standing with Trump, yada, 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 slaps a business owner with a $355 million ruling should terrify all business owners and entrepreneurs. Is this government seizing assets, seeking financial ruin, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? This fundraiser, therefore, is not merely about raising the ruling amount. It's about making a stand. It's about showing that when one of us is targeted for campaigning the values that make America great, he does not stand alone. We stand with him, shoulder to shoulder, yada, yada, yada. What a joke. I have no idea who it goes to. I think, doesn't it have to say on the GoFundMe where it goes? It's Elena Cardone is the organizer, so it would go to her. Oh, yeah. I'm watching CoffeeZilla talk about it, and he was like, there's no beneficiary on the GoFundMe, which I'm assuming he's going to probably say that it's going to go to Elena. Did you see his sneakers? No. What's up, DT? I actually, but real quick before I forget, wanted to check something else. Always popping, like to see how my buddy is doing. And I like the stream. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Squeeze my. Let's see. How do you spell pomegranate? I actually spelled it right. Look at me. Oh, just say it, Zishan. Speak your mind. All right, what was I talking about before that? Oh, I wanted the like CoffeeZilla. Opening range trade. It's just based on the volatility of the open. What's up, Pippa? It's like Peppa. Peppa Pig, but Pippa. Like Pips? Pips? Is that what we're going for there? Pips? Why do I have the trade so far away? Looks like breakout. Oh, that's not the opening trade. This is the opening trade over here. This was the opening trade, then this was supposed to be a scalp, which kind of turned into a scalp. And then these were also scalps. But if you go, like if I just go over here, you can see there's the opening range trade. And yeah, I mean, even it does kind of look like a breakout because I always try to choose key levels that are going to break, but it's not necessarily the intention behind it. I'm just looking to take advantage of the volatility of the open. Wish you post live trades so I don't have to go back to your stream and see it. I mean, I was for a little while there, but no one was watching them really, so obviously people didn't really care. Headed back to the lows. That's not good. What's up, Eagle? Hi, on the first day of my 10, I made 1,500 on my 25K PA account today. So if I make 100, 200 a day, will I get paid out after 10 days or will I get paid at the second payment? No, you will not. So they have the 30% rule. So 25K, hold on, let me pull it up. Good job, by the way. But let's figure out what you got to do from here on out. I'm just pulling up the 25K stuff. See what it says. All right, so 25K is 15. How much do you need to get the payout? It's 15, so it should be 1,500 plus 100. So it should be 51,000. Is that right? Is it 51,600? I never did find a place where it tells you that, like for the PA account. Let's see. Yeah, so obviously your trailing drawdown should be up at 50,100 now, or close to it, or 100 short of it. How do you remove evals from Quantower so we don't accidentally trade them? Is it a blown account? If so, you have to remove it from your Apex dashboard. You remove it from Rhythmic, it'll automatically remove it from Quantower. So there's a 30% rule, Eagle, and if you did 1,500 in one day, that would mean yeah, no. That means you would have to make 990 on average the rest of the days. No, not blown. You can't get rid of it then. All you can do is on the account bar here, you just click it. You just have to make sure you're on the right one. I don't think there's a way to actually remove it. So yeah, $1,500 if you made $1,500 on one day, and let's say you made $200 the rest of the day. So 200 times 9 would be 1,800. So 1,800 plus 1,500, that means you'd have 3,300 in profit. So if you times that by 0.3 for 30%, that means, yeah, so we get back to that 990 number. So 990 is what you would have to make, or 990 is the max that you would be able to make at $3,300 profit for any given trade, but you made 1,500 on one trade, so it wouldn't make sense. So in order to get to 1,500 being 30%, let's see, plus 15. That's not right either. This is something I wanted to figure out anyway, because I haven't been able to figure this equation out yet myself. Even though I have it written down, like how I figured it out. But I just did it based off the payment amount. But if you want to go higher than the payment amount, you can. I'm trying to think. I also wondered too, like for the second payout, like if you made all the money from the first payout, but you could only take 2K out, but you had 2K left over, would you have to actually trade large size like you were previously? It's actually a pretty good question. Yeah, Pippa, I mean, that's kind of just on you. You just got to make sure you don't do it. Yeah, there's no way to get rid of it in Quantower. I'm pretty positive. So if we take 1,500, Is this that 1950? Not it either. I mean, 5,000, 30% of 5,000 is 1,500. So if you took 3,500 divided by 9, that would be $389. So you'd have to make on average $389 a day for the other 9 days. So I got that number just by figuring out, but how can I take 1,500 and that 5,000 number? 5,000 divided by 3 is so so if I do 1,500 times 3.33, yeah, there it is. So that's the number we're looking for. So if you make a certain amount and you want to know how much you'd have to make the rest of the days to stay under 30%, you take that amount and you times it by 3.33 and it'll give it to you. It'll give you the total amount. So 1,500 times 3.33, we'll do 3.334 to get as close as possible. It gives you 5,001. You would times that by 0.3, and it gives you that 1,500. So that would be your 30% rule. So then you would take 5,000 minus 1,500, gives you 3,500. Divide that by 9, because you have 9 remaining days, and it comes out to $389. So it's 3.33. Actually a good, I might make a quick video on that. Maybe that'll be my video today. That I wanted to make a video at some point today. Maybe that'll be it. Well, if you're still here, Eagle, that's how you do it. Yeah, I wonder how David's doing today. Just checking on him. Oh, he's doing pretty good. Well, no, you can't. Well, you could, but he's saying he made $1,500 on day 1. And that was how much he had to make total to get to payout. So in order to stay under the 30% rule, now he has to make a lot more. You heard of girl mouth, now we present to you Trader math. Oh, I bought one of Mr. Beast's new candy bars too. Maybe I'll eat that for lunch. Let me go see it. All right, which one should I try? We got the almond. We got the peanut butter. And we got the milk chocolate. I was hoping to find the crunch one, but they didn't have that one. That was kind of sad. Oh, is it? I haven't seen that. I've seen people doing like restaurants and stuff, but I also noticed he went away from the marketing of only 5 ingredients. I don't think that's a thing anymore. Snack scan win. Ingredients: milk chocolate, sugar, whole milk powder, cocoa butter, unsweetened chocolate, soy, natural vanilla extract, peanut butter. $330 calories for the whole bar. I guess this is gonna be our lunch. Peanut butter, almond. Should we let's run a poll? How do you run a poll? Let's see. Did the payout get approved? Yeah. What's up, Porlito? Plus start a poll. There we go. Which chocolate bar should I eat for lunch? Milk chocolate, almond, peanut butter. Peanut butter. Start poll. All right, let's see it. Keep the wife quiet. Not wrong. I don't really know which one I want to try, to be honest. I screwed up. I tried to vote for the poll in OBS, and now it's making me sign in. Just gonna be me and Zishan? Did you do your push-ups? Nope, not yet. One push-up. What is this? It signed me into YouTube in the little chat thing. Alright, bring it up. You want to try this candy bar? Like 5 votes we got. Zishan, were you the only peanut butter? Alright, we're doing almond. So, Mr. Oh, Doesn't seem like that much. Ask you. Oh, he changed the way that the bar is too. It's now not, it's like all. Remember, it used to have that like. It's my mom. I said hi, Tim's wife. I said, so the chocolate I think tastes better than the old chocolate, but I'm also getting the almonds too, so I don't know if that plays a part in it. Wife, mom, same thing. Actually. at the lows. Hi, hi, hi. Yes, yes, the bands. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to touch the bands when they're right at the lows. I don't want to see it go through. I'm not going to lie. I really like this. This is really good. I wonder what he did to change the taste. Because the taste of the old ones were, it was almost like it was a little more chalky. Or now it doesn't have that. Could this be a giant W? Dude, I just love sweets. That candy bar went quick. Oh, they're trying to keep it above the lows. I thought my soda was empty, but it's not. Now I need to go put this other one back. Fucker! I broke the lows. Now if we can hit the bands, I'd be interested. My dog is just barking at the fence. I mean, he's barking at another dog, but... talking to my wife right now about what are the most boring states to visit. Oh, Texas was #1. Nah, Texas has a lot to do doing it. Trying to think of states that don't really have that much to do. Texas is in the top 10. I kind of want to move to Cali for a year. Yeah, I have a spare bedroom, man. Come move to Maryland for a bit. We're just bleeding lower, right at that key level here. Did you see the space satellite that's going to fall from space? Oh no, I didn't. What happens to old satellites? I'm not seeing anything about that. You'd have to find me a link. Oh. There's Ishan. Yeah, I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna get out of here too. I'm actually gonna make a video in a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate y'all being here. Until tomorrow morning, stay safe, and I'll see you then. Peace out.